Christina here again. Today I wanted to read you guys one of my favorite books. This is a story called Tar Beach. It is by a very talented African-American woman named Faith Ringgold. She is a narrative story quilter, I guess I would say. She tells stories through her actual quilts, through books, if you didn't notice. She's an artist, a painter, a storyteller, just an all-around really awesome, powerful woman, and very successful to say the least. And she's probably, I believe, close to 90 as of today. So yeah, she's just really talented, and I wanted to share some of her inspirations with you, beginning with this book called Tar Beach. So here we go. Tar Beach by Faith Ringgold. Move up so you guys can see. I will always remember when the stars fell down around me and lifted me up above the George Washington Bridge. So this story is told through the eyes of this little girl here. I could see our tiny rooftop with Mommy and Daddy and Mr. and Mrs. Honey, our next door neighbors. And they were still playing cards as if nothing was going on. And BB, my baby brother, lying really still on the mattress, just like I told him to. His eyes were like huge floodlights tracking me through the sky. So down below you'll see BB, her brother, and his eyes gazing up at the sky. And here are her parents and her next door neighbors. Sleeping on Tar Beach was magical. Lying on the roof in the night with stars and skyscraper buildings all around me, it made me feel rich, like I owned all that I could see. And the bridge was my most prized possession. Daddy said that the George Washington Bridge is the longest and most beautiful bridge in the world, and that it opened in 1931 on the very day that I was born. Daddy worked on that bridge, hoisting cables, and since then, I've always wanted that bridge to be mine. Now I have claimed it, and all I have to do was fly over it for it to be mine forever. I can wear it like a giant diamond necklace, or maybe just fly above it and marvel at its sparkling beauty. I can fly, yes, fly. Me, Cassie Louise Lightfoot, only 8 years old and in the 3rd grade, and I can fly. That means I am free to go wherever I want for the rest of my life. Wow, I wonder what it would be like to fly. I think I'd be a little nervous, but I think it would be really cool if I were able to fly over things like an airplane. Daddy took me to see the new Union building that he's been working on. He can walk on the steel girders that are high up in the sky and not even fall. They call him the cat. Why do you think they call him a cat? It says that he can walk up on those steel bars and he can't fall. I wonder if they think he walks just like a kitty cat, very slowly. But still, he can't join the union because Grandpa wasn't already a member. Well, Daddy is going to own that building one day because I'm going to fly over it and I'm going to give it to him. Then it won't matter that he's not in their old union or whether he's not colored or a half-breed Indian, just like they say. He will be rich and he won't have to stand on 24-story high girders and look down. He can look at his building going all the way up. And Mommy won't cry all winter when he goes to look for work and he doesn't come home. And Mommy can laugh and sleep late, just like Mrs. Honey. And we can have ice cream every night for dessert. So if you notice, Faith, the woman who wrote this book, she really makes these quilts, these blankets on beds in real life. And if you notice, she put one into her story, and it has beautiful African colors and patterns, and it's really bright. Next, I'm going to fly over the ice cream factory just to make sure we do. So remember, she thinks that if she flies over it, that she gets to keep it. Tonight, we are going up to Tar Beach. Mommy is roasting peanuts and frying chicken, and Daddy will be bringing home a watermelon. Mr. and Mrs. Honey will bring the beer and their old green card table. And then the stars will fall around me, and I will fly to the Union Building. I'll take BB with me. He has threatened to tell Mommy and Daddy if I leave him behind. I have told him it's very easy and that anybody can fly. All you need is somewhere to go that you can't get to any other way. The next thing you know, you're flying right among the stars. The end. So it seems like Cassie Louise Lightfoot, the girl in the story, believed that when she laid up on that roof on her apartment building, that she can lay down and maybe imagine or dream wherever she wanted to go and whatever she wanted to do, and she could fly. Now I wonder if she really could fly, or if it was all just a dream in her imagination. But I really like how Cassie believed in something that she really wanted to do, so she tried it and she didn't give up. So I really hope you enjoyed this story. If you guys have some fabric at home or any loose pieces of clothing, if you notice that around the border of this book, she patches some squares of fabric together, and that's how she makes her actual quilts. So maybe over the vacation, if your families have a little needle and thread and some loose fabric, or ripped old fabric that you might not need anymore, maybe you guys can attach it together and make your very own story quilt. I hope you guys had fun listening to this story, and we'll see you soon. Bye!